Alright, next up I want to show you guys a cool icon or logo you can create using the rotate copies function up here at the top on the toolbar. If it's not there, make sure you right click on your toolbar, click on Customize Toolbar. Once you find it in the list, probably in the middle here, just click and drag it up to the toolbar and then click Done. Then you'll have it available. I'm going to start by clicking or hitting O for oval, and I'm going to draw one out. Something like that. Next up, we're going to create another little oval here. I'm going to hold down O or Shift to make it proportional. Something like that. I'm going to zoom way in here. I'm going to double click it, and what I want is to click here, and I want to drag this in just a little bit until I get to that handle. So handle to handle there. And it's not a perfect science, but something like that, or maybe just a little bit more curved. Go ahead and make it just a little more curved. Something like that there. It looks kind of like a nose. Zoom out. I want to get that centered here on my oval and drag it down to about right there. I'm going to come up here to rotate copies, and this is kind of trial and error when you do it, but what this is basically going to do is you tell Sketch how many copies of this shape you want to make, and it'll create that many copies in a circular pattern. So I'm going to go with 30. And that'll actually give me 31. So one more than you're actually asking for because your original is included there. I'll say OK. Once you get that, you'll see on your layers panel you have a whole bunch of those shapes. So all the copied shapes are along the side here, and you're going to take this handle, click and drag straight down until it gets all the way around your circle here. Something like that, and just play with it a little bit, and what you want is to drag it past that flat point there on the bottom, so where you just start to see the little hill, and then that should be good. So I'm going to click off of there. We'll come up a little bit. Let's go ahead and select everything, and I'm just going to come up here and click Union, make it all one shape. Let's apply a nice cool, maybe a pinkish type color. Something like that. And I want to give attribution to Lucon. I'm horrible with names sometimes. So Lucon from the Noun project created this cupcake icon that I'm going to use. And actually, let's drag out a copy here. We'll double click that. And let's go ahead and crop it. So crop. I'm going to put this right on here. And quick little shortcut for bringing something to the front, which I probably should have told you guys a long time ago. Command, Option, and right bracket will bring it to the front. Left bracket will actually send it all the way to the back. That is a very handy one that I use quite a bit. I'm going to change the color to white for this, and then I'm going to resize. So I'll hold down Shift, and I just want that to be kind of the centerpiece of my thing here, and that's good. Alright, so one more thing. What I want is I want to get this oval, the original oval, so scroll down here until I get to my actual circle here, and let's hit Command D to duplicate that. And what I want to do, let's drag it up and outside of everything if we can. There we go. So now it's the topmost oval. I'm going to click off, click back on. Let's change the color of this. Let's do kind of a gray here. And my goal with this is to create a ring, and I'm going to do it not the Boolean operation way, but we'll just create a border. So I'm going to hold down Alt Shift, drag this in just a little bit, maybe to about there. I'll click off that. I'm going to apply a border here. Let's take away our fill, and let's bump up the border to something a little bit thicker, maybe like a 5, and we'll change this to white. And we also want to make sure this is centered. So let's go ahead and select our main shape. I'm going to hold down Shift and select our ring here, and then use our alignment tools to align it horizontally and vertically. And that's pretty good. Now we're going to apply some text. So hit T for text. And we'll say too many of those. And then let's leave that as is. Let's change this to white. We'll bump up the size a bit. There we go. And one more piece of text here. drag that down. I like it. You can make that just a tiny bit bigger. We'll center it. Where did my other text go? Let's go ahead and collapse this. Maybe I wrote right over the top of it. Let's hit T for text, and let's get it back here. Escape. I'm going to drag that down just a little bit. Get it centered here. And there we go. Nice, cool logo with the rotate copies function at the top. It's a really cool feature. I know you guys are going to get a lot of use out of it. And it's magical, just like the taste of cupcakes. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.